My ebook Timeless Tweets 2000 of May 2021, which contains a crisp commentary on social life in over 2,000 tweets, is represented in video format in the all-popular YouTube for easy and wider visibility in computer, laptop, TV, and mobile phone. This is one such video. Video 7 Chapter 3.1, Tweets 1 to 50. Jenny recollects relatives for you. Facebook fills your mind with globally spread numberless nonentities, some you have neither met nor ever will. A recent TV talk. Don't call anybody good/bad, it's subjective. So Gandhi. No good. Was severe with wife. Osama no bad. Was kind to many wives. What? Like speech, silence too can be out of context and can also be quoted. Reporting at high pitch in the media. Torrential word flow. High-speed delivery. Excessive emphasis. Punch after punch. Hysterical reporting. Very revolting. Those who produce honey are apt to lick the back of their hands. But nowadays, in service departments, sometimes they take all the honey and leave remnants for you to lick. Events do not occur. We only come across them, said Albert Einstein, Nobel laureate, while explaining his theory of relativity. That's our good old fate. Fast life can make a life, a past life. The words highway and accident often go together. Not that highways are made for accidents. Some officers leave their conscience with their bosses for safe custody. The boss hands it over to successor on transfer. Nice system. Intelligence and obedience are not good neighbors. Officers are different from orderlies. Some bosses don't realize this. What we have is ministerocracy. Not monarchy or democracy. Ministers' actions are arbitrary. Not dictated by longings of people or their representatives, though elected by them. Marriage is linked to gold in Tamil Nadu. With online trading, prices can soar. Eligible girls forlorn. Parents aghast. Government must curb tendency. A new complex, costing 1,100 crores, for Tamil Nadu Assembly to be abandoned by new regime, when US hits debt limit and many are homeless and live in parks. Parents care for children. In later life, children should look after parents. In these days of fast life, the role continues. Not reversed. A paradox. Google is all the great teachers, libraries, and dictionaries on earth rolled into one and made available free and at all times. A technical marvel. Man is looked upon as protector of woman. But it is she who protects him till birth at least. So a woman nurtures her own defense. Google is the greatest knowledge asset one can think of. That it is free makes it all the greater. Corruption at top levels of administration must be of recent origin. Not common. Otherwise, nothing good for the country would have materialized ever. Our lives are affected by laws framed by Assembly/Parliament. And reportedly up to 30% of the members have criminal cases pending against them. One can afford to build a temple for every minister holding a plum post and absolutely free from corruption charges. It will not cost much. There are 3 states of criminal liability: innocence, suspect, and criminal. Failure to prove guilt suggests innocence. Not proved, but law so presumes. A suspect is considered innocent unless proved guilty. This default legal position leads to exoneration of many criminals. A risk to all non-criminals. Media multiplies popularity and spreads it far and wide. But popularity maneuvered by media does not last long. All thinking is a waste if all things are preordained by fate. When a woman accepts employment, she accepts jobs which anybody can do and neglects jobs which she only can do. Return visible, loss is not. When any party without integrity is elected to power, it's an exclusive right for 5 years to mine the entire length and breadth of the state. To millions are admittedly an intelligent lot. But political wisdom not apparent. Only 2 parties. Neither clean and no alternative for decades. The punishment for looter politician is mere cancellation, at following election, of the self-conferred license to loot. Booty they can keep. Criminals knowingly lie in courts to evade course of justice. Why not punish defense lawyers who deliberately teach their clients to do so? Party leaders greet one another, party workers fight one another. As a sport, politics in India is most thrilling and most paying. However, one must be prepared to move in and out of jail, now and then. The worth of a product lies in its quality. The producer's quality can only help make a preliminary assessment. This applies to matrimony also. Hunger and the absence of it are both painful. Brevity is the soul of tweets. Brief on the face of it, there are still links to details in depth in deserving cases. People in some areas rarely join together for common cause. Joint venture between flat owners and builder is an exception. Everybody takes decisions daily. To take coffee or not, for instance. But when decision affects many, all nuances of the process come into play. Offense and defense are antonyms of each other, and yet closely related. Sir Winston Churchill once said offense is the best form of defense. To confuse wishful thinking with positive thinking can be disastrous. With evolution of scientific ways of computing the probabilities of occurrence of the different variables, decision-making will become orderly. Positive/negative attitudes arise from subconscious inclination to give weightage to the/that possibility, unmindful of probabilities. Leisure is not all that good. Long hours of leisure without work can be as killing as long hours of work without leisure. Things in order do not receive attention. When out of order, they receive all the attention. It is the squeaking wheel that gets the oil. Urge to produce something is not satiated unless outcome is widely acclaimed. The urge itself was not for appreciation. Understandable. Some discuss persons. Some others discuss events, still others discuss ideas. The importance grows in that order. A person shuns advice precisely when he needs it. Obsession in. Advice out, fate valve closed. Maybe his day of reckoning is near. Machine gives muscle power. Computer gives brain power. Money gives all power. Some tweets can jerk you to laughter, some others can jolt you into thinking. Light ideas sink in the mind easily like heavy objects in water, tough ones float, like light objects in water. Tough themes govern our lives. But ironically, for anybody, lighter themes are more welcome. Prosaic and even profane statements sometimes get better attention than profound statements. Thank you for reading.